And welcome back to the lab. A little bit different thing going on today is what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you around the lab just a little bit here and seeing what's going on. Well, I've made a lot of changes since I've moved into the new place. I've got my garage mostly set up into a lab, half of it anyway. The other half probably going to be a little bit of a work area of another nature. More to come on that sometime in the future. I'm going to be possibly trying to do a little bit of knife making videos. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to actually get into the video part of that or not, but we'll see here in the future, maybe. I'm an entire novice at the knife making thing, so it'll be a treat nonetheless. You're gonna laugh at me while I'm working along, but that's coming here in the future. But in the meantime, we'll get this camera flipped around and we'll show you the new lab. I think it's coming along pretty nice. Okay, there you see it, folks. There's the lab in its entirety. A couple of things I still need to do in here. Still need to paint, still need to put up some shelves. Still need to do a little bit thing about this echo. It sounds a little bit like, well, pigs in space. Yeah, that kind of echo. Pretty bad. But there we go. Here's my main workbench. This is where I sit and I make picks. After I've already cut down the handles and everything. So that's mainly what I'm going to be doing at that bench. Small work where, then it's got this Formica countertops. I'm not worrying about scuffing it up or scraping it up or anything like that. I've got plenty of storage now. I've got this cabinet over here. That's my old cabinet that I had everything in. So that thing was packed. And that ugly drawer thing was also packed. That's all the storage I had for lock stuff before I moved. Now I've got 3 drawers there, a drawer and a cabinet there, a big open cabinet there. I've got room for my toolbox over here. I've got shelving. I've got more cabinets. I've got more shelving, pegboard, and another shelf. So big, huge improvement with everything here. So there's the pegboard. The locks off to the left. Those are locks that I still need to do stuff with. Finish cleaning, polishing, doing something, seeing if I can go down the world of impressioning keys. And yeah, that's not going anywhere real quick right now. On the shelf, I've got my grinder, my little vise there. My other vise with my Dremel in it, Dremel cases, pick cases, Dremel parts, clamps, vices, all sorts of stuff. Then all my random tools right up there on the pegboard. Some master locks I need to turn into challenge locks. A knife I'm working on. And let's see here. In this cabinet, that's got all my wood finishing and woodworking stuff. There's pick making stuff. This right here is some really neat stuff. This is a Spectra ply. Thinking about cutting at an angle so we can get the differences and start making some pick handles out of that. If anybody ever asks, that's the epoxy I use when I put my pick handles together. Really good stuff. This side over here has pins. Let's see here. This is my new lock picking desk. Basically the same old desk, but I put this new top on it. And it's a wider top. So I got another about 6 inches on either side of the desk. It really helps out. The pick roll that Pick Me 1977 graciously made for me, and I've been using it ever since. My cup of random picks and stuff. Tension wrenches, my e-cigarette, and my pin and trays and followers. So I keep all that stuff right up here handy where I can get to it. That's my main picking vise right now. I know it's nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. Let's see here. That's the last thing I got from West Coast Picks. It's still plumb full of locks. Let's go with up here. Well, let's put this on the pegboard while I'm thinking of it. There we go. Up here, this is all stock locks. and it's heavy as hell. Boom. That's all stock locks that I use for making challenge locks. I got some old Corbins, a couple of Russ ones here, a bunch of Yales back here. These are a bunch of quick sets or off brands. Actually, that one's actually a Sargent, so it shouldn't be sitting over there. But a bunch of off brand quick sets, slags, cheaper locks for challenge lock making. Some padlock cores here that I got from Bobby. Some SFICs. Yeah, a bunch of stuff in here. So that's pretty full. So I've always got plenty of stock for making the challenge locks, given this thing. But it weighs. Oh, hold on. Doing this with my left hand. It weighs about 30 pounds. Let's see here. This bin right here. Pardon on the shaky camera there for a second there, guys. That thing was heavy. This is all locks that I've picked and locks that need to go out. I got a couple of trades possibly lined up right now. I know Don's Locks is wanting to do a trade with me, so he'll probably get some of the locks out of here. That's pretty cool. Don, if you're watching this, I haven't gotten around to making your challenge locks yet, but I've started working on some picks for you. So there's some of that coming your way. This dusty thing here, this is where I keep all my larger lock pins, like Schlage pins, best pins, key rings, clips, drill bits, all sorts of stuff in there. Underneath of it is where I keep a lot of my pre-cuts and blanks. So I've got a pretty good supply of pre-cuts and blanks in here. And that keeps them nice and out of the way. This over here is my bin of madness. This is where all the challenge locks go when you guys send them to me. I put them in a bucket, and I don't put anything else in a bucket until I finish it. Unless it's that bucket. Yeah, thanks, Harley. Anyway, this one here, it's got a Tocos. I actually have picked this, but not got it on camera yet. It's a little camera shy. An Asset SCD. These are locks I got from Randy Perkins, really great guy. My Naughty Bucket has several different challenge locks in it. Yeah, the Avid Picker sent me this Sargent Kiso. If I can get it out with one hand. Yeah, nasty son of a gun. I spent about 3 hours on it, and I got nowhere. I got a Medico here. This Medico is actually only 3 pins. But I got it from Pick Me 1977. I haven't been able to get it. Now, I've picked Medicos with only 3 pins, but not so much luck on that one. This is just a couple of locks I have left from Zombie Lock. I've already picked one of these. I just haven't gotten around to the other. A couple of multi-locks here. 4 of them, I think. Yeah. Got these from Apache Locksport out in the UK. Great fella. And I just haven't gotten to all of these yet. This bin right here is all Bill Bacardi. So this is what's left of that big bag of locks he sent me right when I moved in. This bag has a bunch of his loaners in it. And I thought I picked that one. I don't know what it's doing back in there. And some other ones, challenge locks of his I just haven't gotten to yet. This is a continuation of West Coast Picks locks right here, locks that I haven't really gotten to. Actually, this little guy, he should be over here. I've spent many hours on him, but there we go. We got some Chris Aaron's locks here. I'm thinking this lock right here is either from K1 or Late Night Lock Picker. I can't remember which. I'd actually have to go back and watch my videos to see who that one was. But that's all the locks I've got right now as far as locks that need to be picked. So not a ton. I got about 10 locks in there. But there we go. This is my new workbench. So I'm actually going to put a vise on it right here, an end vise for woodworking. That's where I use my table saw, my belt sander up there. I use that for making my picks. And that's where I do a lot of work. So really nice. It's 7 foot long, so it gives me plenty of room. Well, guys, that pretty much wraps up the tour. Don't have much more that I think I need to show you. That's the computer that I edit and do all my videos on. Let's see here. That's my little camera stand. It clamps my cell phone in it quite nicely. And this cell phone I have is a Galaxy S8 Plus, makes great video. A little update. There's a couple of picks right here. Bill Bacardi, those are headed your way. I'll probably get them dropped in the mail as soon as I can. Maybe tomorrow, hopefully. Let's see here. I don't think I'm missing anything, fellas. But, yeah, welcome to the lab. So what I need to leave you guys with is stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, if you see a lock out there in the wild and it's not yours, don't pick it. Please